All right, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, my Monday, back here trading live in the stock market. I got Dr. Disrespect watching over in the background today, so better not mess up in front of the two-time. Let's trade. Come on, TH, push. Push. Big, strong push. Come on, through the 320s. Come on, push up there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, it's trying. It's trying. Okay, watching TH. I'm gonna put an order out at 342. See if I can get in TH there. 342. Okay, I'm in TH. 342, beginning position. See if we can get up through the 350s here. Up to 374. All right, gonna add in there. Got those at 372, so now I have 600 at 357. And the remaining add would be over over $4. We'll see if we can get down below 350s here. It got down into the 340s there. I was too slow on the button click there. Got it at 359. So that's a shame. Put an order out for 100 at 335 and then 50 at 320 in case it makes more fast moves like that and I'm not fast enough on the button press. Looking for 335 on the next. Okay, got that 100 at 335 down to 50 shares now. All right, I'm just going to cover this one out. Seems like there's a bunch of support here around the 330s, so pretty disappointed in this one overall. Certainly could have made not a lot of money, but it could have been a pretty decent trade, but I was just too slow on both of those pullbacks after the first entry and after the second entry. The pullbacks were so fast, and I thought I was getting it down in the 340s, but so that's like another 10-15 cents that I thought I was getting that I didn't get, which turned this from a decent trade into just a small green trade. So we'll move on to something else, see what else I can find. I'm watching Tesla on this dip. Looking at the 690 calls, see if they come under 16. All right, I'm going to take a Tesla 690 call here, starting it at 1590. Look to add in, of course. Looking for the bounce back up here. Okay, added in there. So now I have two at 1545. All right, I'm going to start a short here in SJ. Got it at 1684. Looks like that's going to be going into the halt. All right, SJ is open. I'm going to add another 100 there. Average now at 1736. All right, I'm just going to put a stop now over 1850 on SJ here. All right, and I'm going to sell out of the Tesla calls on that move. Big move there. Sold those two out at 16. So that's above both entries. So that's a nice win on that one. And now we'll just wait and we'll see what SJ does. Well, they're 18 broke to the downside, but we'll see how much more continuation it gets. I think if I get under 1770, I might take 100 off just to reduce this one a little bit because it's not really working how I would like it to. Oh man, look at Tesla. Tesla would have been a monster trade had I still been in there. All right, unfortunately, I gotta go check on my daughter real quick. So if SJ covers while I'm gone, so be it. All right, I'm gonna cover out half here at a loss on SJ. And now I'm going to reset my stop. Let's see what it does here for a minute. I'd love to see it under 17. And I think I'm just going to put a tight stop here on the rest, 1755. Kind of done messing with SJ. All right, stopped out there. So going to be a small loss here on SJ, but two winners there on the other ones. And Tesla, though, putting it in my face. Oh my goodness, look at Tesla up in the 18s now, and I sold it at 16. So that could have been a huge winner. But we'll see what happens the rest of the morning. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna call it a day right there. 2 for 3 today, technically, and making $110. But that's not really the story of the day. So let's break down the trades today, see what happened, see what could have happened, and try and learn some and move on from there. So first trade of the day here was on TH this morning. TH was actually looking real good on this move. You can see it opened down at 270, got all the way up to a high of 375, got in 342, 372. So my second entry there was only 3 cents off the high of the day. The problem with TH was that, especially this first down move here, it was so quick. It was like a snap. It was so quick there. And then once I got the second position in here, the first ad, it did the same thing. It did that real quick snap. And I thought I was getting this cover down in this area. Thought I was getting this down in here. So that ended up being actually covering at a losing position on the first 450 shares, which turned this from what would have been a really nice trade into just a blah kind of $27 trade. But had I got that first 450 down here in the low 340s where I thought I was getting it, and it was just way too fast for my eyes and my brain and my fingers to catch up with, would have been a nice trade. And then the final two covers down here below both entries, always happy with that. But had I got this down here, then I could have probably covered one here and maybe held for some of this. I don't know if I would have been able to hold all the way back up to this 360s on this move here, especially after this pop. Might have potentially put a stop in right there around the 355 mark, so might have gotten stopped out here anyway. But still, this one could have been a much better trade here on TH had I got that fill a little bit better than I thought I was getting it. Well, I thought I was getting it well, but didn't actually. Got it at 359. I think my average was like 357, something like that at the time. So that would have been nice. That 450 shares there, let's just call it 15 cents. So that would have been $60, $70. I don't know, somewhere in there. Bad at math. But Instead, that was taking a 2-cent loser on the small. So instead of a $60-$70 gain on that first 450 shares, it was, a $9-$10 loss on those 450 first shares. So TH could have been a much different trade here. And then kind of the same thing really with SJ and with Tesla. Tesla was the next one I started entering on this dip here. I was pretty confident looking at the market overall that we were going to get the turnaround. So played it slightly better than the last time. I tried to play these Tesla call dip buys on the options last week, if you saw that video. And so I got in kind of towards the bottom of this move. Got in one at 15.90, one at 15, and then I was sitting here for a while. I was going to stop out if it came below 686 here on the daily chart, because after it started to consolidate here for a bit, no need to be adding in there. So the plan was to cut it if it came below 686 on the daily chart, and don't know exactly where the options would have been at that point, but would have been a loser. But while I was in Tesla, I started to see SJ pop up. So SJ caught my eye here, popping off the scanner. Took the first position right there into the halt. So got the first one there at 1684. Added in a point higher at 1789. And then, this one was close. It was close to being good, but it just wasn't quite turning over. I was a little concerned that I was going to get up over the highs here. If you guys saw it in the video, I had the stop sitting over 1850, and it got up to 1850. My stop was sitting at 1851, and it just wasn't giving me the pullback I was looking for. I was expecting more of a snap pullback like this one after such a big move here on SJ, and I decided, you know what, I can just cover this one out at a small loss, and if it does go up high a day, it won't hurt nearly as much as that would have. So decided to cover SJ out here, and it ended up obviously fading off quite nicely throughout the rest of the morning. But that one was close too. If it would have done this move a bit quicker, the SJ could have been a real nice trade. And while I was in SJ, the plan with Tesla was, if I'm not sure if I got it edited in or not, to sell one contract as it pulled back up here through 16. So that first 1590 contract, the plan was to sell it over 16. That way, that first contract, the most expensive contract that I'm in, is now in the money and is not in really any danger of losing money on the trade. And then let that second contract that I got down at 15 go. But because I was messing with SJ, because of it taking a little bit longer again than I was hoping it would, I ended up just taking both contracts out there at 16. And yeah, obviously it went much higher than that. Really nice move. Actually, this would have been a decent one to start putting some put contracts in here on this move, but missed out on a very nice move there to the upside. Tesla is still my biggest winner on the morning, making 110 on that one. But you can see it's up into the 18s. I think it got up into the 19s earlier, and I sold it at 16. So even with one contract up into the 18s, that's an extra $200. The 19s, that's an extra $300. So it turns this $110 trade into a $300 or $400 winner. So that was the plan, the hope there in Tesla, but wasn't able to pull it all off, Tesla and SJ at the same time. So after all that is said, going to finish the day today up $110. At least it's green. Coming back, my first trading day in April here, and my first trading day of the week. I will be here trading the rest of the week. So if you guys are interested in these videos, please do me that one big favor, hit like and subscribe. Check out all the links down in the description below for Discord, for Twitter, for the scanner, for the trading journal, for everything. Check that all out below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.